We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves. Digging in, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he takes ball 1. Popped up. Sogard shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Eric.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's out.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And the pitch on 2-1. Freeman is off of first with 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Now batting, Max Kepler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Kepler.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Urshela.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Ozuna.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate.
The left fielder.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Narvaez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
To 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Duvall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Avila, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Alex Avila.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he got him swinging. Alex Avila is retired to kick off the inning. Now here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Acuna coming in. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder, Chris.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with one down. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Ozuna will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding forward now is the DH, Jock Peterson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Fouled off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is there. 1 out. Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
To short. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Polanco.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Sogard is there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
At the plate, Luke Voit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Next to the plate, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. No hits to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2-run score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty. Into the box, Omar Narvaez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone!
And
that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. In there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Touki Toussaint takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Cave. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Toussaint has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Alex Avila sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Hit to first. He's right there. To second for 1.
To Voit in time for the double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. The pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Navarez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez has retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike. 4, that's inside.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Max Kepler. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Giorgella. That's popped up. Sogard onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler's going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Ozuna is on his way home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Nick Markakis digging in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runs up and gets this one down. And they can't even get 1 on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. Here's Eric Sogard. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Slider laid off for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ozzie Albies becomes out number 2 this inning. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off the Minnesota, the designated hitter.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The next twin up, Jake Cave. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, and he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Gonzalez for 1 on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Up next for Minnesota. Polanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down.
Oh, and he misses it. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Long throw to third. And he's safe. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Chris Taylor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Sogard backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping in, Luke Voit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Men on third with 2 down.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Toussaint is there to make the catch in the bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more. Adam Duvall, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out. Three balls, no strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Number 11. Enter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Second baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Up next for Atlanta. The shortstop.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As he lines it out to center. Taylor is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Twins took the lead in the second inning.